Thank you for your interest in the Idaho Division of Vocational Rehabilitation. We have many services available to help students succeed as they transition from school. A transition service is there to help a student succeed after high school when teachers are no longer readily available. What happens after graduation is different for each student. Vocational rehabilitation can be that bridge to help the student be successful. Idaho Division of Vocational Rehabilitation has many programs that students can utilize while they are still in school. Students can access transition services in two ways. They can either receive services under a traditional VR model, or they can receive what are called pre-employment transition services through a pre-case. In this video, we will address one of these options, the traditional VR model, or VR case. Please see the accompanied video to learn more about a pre-case. A VR case is for students who are getting ready to graduate and transition out of high school. This option allows for a smooth transition from school to adult life. Idaho Division of Vocational Rehabilitation sees a VR case more like an extensive backpacking trip that takes more time to plan and requires more preparations and supplies. A long backpacking trip sounds great, but it requires a lot more planning and work than an overnight camping trip, and may not be what a student currently needs. Students under a VR case can still receive pre-employment transition services or the basic necessities needed for an overnight trip, but a backpacking trip would require additional necessities or additional VR services. The 5 pre-employment transition services are as follows: job exploration counseling, work-based learning experiences, work readiness training, counseling and self-advocacy, counseling and post-secondary opportunities. In addition to the 5 pre-employment services, other support and transition services may be required for a successful employment outcome. These are services provided through a VR case. These services are individualized based on the customer's need and can vary. A large difference between the VR case and the pre-case is the process. The VR case requires an eligibility determination, an employment goal, a plan for employment, and monthly contact with your VR counselor. To be eligible for a VR case, documentation of disability is required. This process can take time. Reach out to a vocational rehabilitation counselor to discuss which case is right for you and request an intake form and interview to get the process started.